Please do not forget subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload next. Coburn Pharr, the former lead singer of the Canadian thrash metal band Annihilator, has died at the age of 62. The news of his passing was confirmed by his family and close friends on social media, though the cause of death has not been disclosed. Pharr is best known for his work on Annihilator's 1990 album Neverland, a record that helped define the band's early sound and cemented their place in metal history. Fans and fellow musicians are mourning the loss of a vocalist whose powerful voice and stage presence left a lasting impact on the metal community. Coburn Pharr joined Annihilator in 1989, replacing the band's original vocalist Randy Rampage. At the time, Annihilator was rising fast in the thrash metal scene, thanks to guitarist and founder Jeff Waters' blistering riffs and high-energy songwriting. Pharr's deep, gritty voice added a new layer of intensity to the band's music, making Neverland a fan favorite. Though he only stayed with Annihilator for a short time, Pharr's contributions were critical. Songs like Sixes and Sevens, Road to Ruin, and Imperiled Eyes showcased his ability to blend aggression with melody. His lyrics often tackled dark, thought-provoking themes like corruption, addiction, and societal collapse, resonating with metalheads worldwide. Annihilator's Neverland was a hit, earning praise for its technical skill and raw energy. The album is still considered one of the band's best works. However, Pharr's time with the band ended abruptly in 1990. The creative differences and the pressures of touring led to his departure. In interviews, Jeff Waters later admitted that the band's chaotic schedule and internal conflicts made it hard to keep members stable. Pharr rarely spoke publicly about his exit, but in a 2005 interview, he called his time with Annihilator a wild ride and said he was proud of the music they created. After leaving the band, he stepped away from the spotlight, choosing to live a quiet life outside the music industry. Unlike many musicians who cling to fame, Coburn Pharr disappeared from public view after 1990. He moved back to his hometown in the U.S. and took up jobs outside of music, including construction work and carpentry. Friends described him as a private, down-to-earth person who valued simplicity over fame. In rare interviews, Pharr said he had no regrets about leaving the music business. He enjoyed spending time with family, fishing, and staying connected to his local community. While he occasionally sang at small local gigs, he never tried to restart his career. For him, music was a chapter of his life he'd happily closed. News of Pharr's death sparked an outpouring of grief from fans and musicians. On social media, Annihilator's official accounts posted, "We are heartbroken to hear of Coburn's passing. His voice gave life to some of our most iconic songs. Rest in power, brother." Jeff Waters shared a heartfelt message, calling Pharr a true talent who brought fire to every track we recorded. Fans flooded YouTube and streaming platforms with comments, sharing stories of how Neverland influenced their love of metal. Many called Pharr's vocals unmatched and the soul of Annihilator's golden era. Fellow musicians, including members of Megadeth and Overkill, also paid tribute, highlighting his underrated role in shaping thrash metal. For younger metal fans who might not know Pharr's work, Neverland is a must-listen. The album arrived during thrash metal's peak in the late 80s/early 90s, competing with giants like Metallica, Slayer, and Anthrax. Tracks like The Fun Palace and Stonewall combined complex guitar work with Pharr's roaring vocals, creating a sound that was both brutal and catchy. Critics credit the album for keeping Annihilator relevant during a crowded era. Even after Pharr left, the band continued to evolve, but many fans argue that Neverland remains their most authentic and passionate work, thanks in large part to Pharr's contribution. Coburn Pharr's story is unique. Unlike many artists who chase fame for decades, he walked away at the height of his career and never looked back. His dedication to living life on his own terms earned him respect from fans who admired his humility. In a world where musicians often burn out from the pressures of fame, Pharr's choice to prioritize peace and privacy feels almost revolutionary. His death is a reminder of the fleeting nature of life and the lasting power of art. Though he only made one album with Annihilator, its impact continues to inspire new generations of metal fans. Coburn Pharr may not have been a household name, but to thrash metal enthusiasts, he was a legend. His voice, his lyrics, and his brief but brilliant moment in the spotlight left a mark that won't fade. As the metal community mourns his passing, they also celebrate the music he gave us, a gift that will keep his memory alive. Rest in peace, Coburn Pharr, 1962 to 2024. Your roar will echo forever. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to daily updates and never miss a video.